what's up, guys? It is Celeb back again for another reaction video.
That's creepy as shit, bro.
Here with Rob. What's up,
Hey,
Rob?
how you doing?
Also here with Bolts.
What's up, yo?
So we just saw the Fallout 76 panel. There was some pretty interesting stuff in there that Bolts does not like. But
I love it.
Rob loves. I'm a little mixed on, so we kind of got the love, mix, hate aspect. So real quick, one of the things that I noticed in this reveal is the fact that they seem to have merged Fallout 76 with an MMO aspect, with like with ESO and whatever, and also like a Fallout Shelter aspect. The reason why I say that is because the perk system is done more on a trading card basis. It's a cool system, and it seems to be easy. With your special, you have like each special that you choose, you have different cards that you can choose and interchange any point in time throughout the game, and it'll affect your character whenever you want. So if you're more of a single player guy and you're using a card that gives you more power and whatever else, when you get with a team, you may not want to do that. You may want to do something that is more tactical for your team aspect, so you can switch that card out. Rob, did you like that aspect?
Yeah, I actually do, because I like to play solo, but there's every now and then where I want to hook up with friends and stuff and go play the game, so I can switch those cards out, go in, bam, do stuff, and it's awesome.
Exactly. What about you, Bolts? What do you think about it? And be honest.
Be honest. I'm a solo guy. I love my single player campaigns, and the perk sections of it it's a cool aspect. I like the way they did it. I like all that aspect. It's just, it is what it is.
It's just not, to you, it doesn't feel like a Fallout.
Look, everybody was screaming for multiplayer. You're absolutely right, and you gave everybody a multiplayer. But everybody, in my opinion, everybody wanted a multiplayer game where you could go 2 to 4 player co-op and you play the game.
Yeah.
You got your multiplayer, you got your MMO. Have fun, guys.
Yeah. So also another thing that they added in and said that is going to be implemented into the game is that there are no NPCs. So that kind of cuts down what Bolts is saying, is that this is a multiplayer game. So the NPCs are not in the game at all. All the people online are the NPCs. Now the cool thing to add in with that is that they do have a type of area mic system. So like if you turn on your mic and you're online, you're playing, and you could just be, that's a creepy thing though too, is that if you turn it on to where everybody can hear it, you could be walking through an area and walk into like a bog or like a wooded area and hear someone like, help me, come and help me. I'm like, hell no, I'm getting out of here, bro. But Rob, what do you think about that aspect with like no NPCs, but more or less like other characters of the NPCs, like online characters?
Well, the kind of game this is, I honestly really don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a big deal to me. I know it's supposed to be an MMO, or it's MMO-ish, but not having NPCs, I don't really care.
Okay, all right. Bolts, what about you?
Sorry, I was playing.
Honestly,
I mean, the honest opinion, it's
because you're a big Fallout. Like Fallout 4, you love Fallout 4.
Well, I do like Fallout 4. I've spent a couple days on it these past couple of weeks. I was a big fan of Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, of course.
Yeah.
You know, the top-down 3D version of it. But like I said, this is not the game this is not the Fallout that I wanted. So I've got nothing.
And so you don't like the aspect of there being no NPCs at all?
No, absolutely not. Because it's a multiplayer game, but it's not my multiplayer game.
Yeah, so it doesn't, like, to you, it doesn't feel like Fallout, because those NPCs aren't going to be able to tell the stories.
Right? You know, it's for instance, it's like when you played Borderlands.
Yeah.
You really didn't invest in Borderlands.
No, I didn't.
When you played Borderlands and you got multiplayer from 2 to 4 people.
Yeah.
How many people you have in the game?
Yeah.
Depends on how hard the NPCs are.
Yeah.
That's the kind of multiplayer that I was expecting, and that's not what they gave us.
All right, so me personally, I think it's awesome. I think it's a cool thing. I think it's different though. It's just like what Todd Howard said in the panel. It is going to be a different Fallout. It's not going to feel like the same thing. There's 80% of the game that is the same, and there's 20% that isn't. So it's going to be a very different Fallout. One thing, lastly, that they talked about as well is that they talked about the ability of turning off the bullet system. So, like, if somebody is trying to, basically in the game, if someone wants to be a total asshole and just run around, kill people, and if I run up to Rob and I'm like, hey Rob, I'm gonna freaking kill you, bro, and he doesn't want to interact with me, he doesn't want to have a fight or anything like that, I am marked on the map as a murderer. So my star turns red, or my icon turns red, and everyone can see me. I get a wanted, basically a hit put out on me to kill this guy, and whoever kills me gets all my caps, gets everything, which I think is a fantastic, awesome aspect.
And the thing is, if you kill the person that didn't want to do PvP with you,
yeah.
if you kill them, you get nothing for them.
Exactly, you get nothing. Yeah.
Nothing,
so if I walk up and I kill Rob's character just for the hell of it, I get no experience or anything. The only thing that happens is that I get a mark on me that says, hey, he's a murderous piece of shit. Everybody needs to go kill him.
Yeah,
so
and it pings out to everyone in the area.
Which is yeah. So it's a really cool aspect of the game. But also, there are those characters and there are those players online that like to try to fuck with the game. And there's a lot of times that happens online. And Rob has seen something like this in the Division before, of people trying to like jump in front of you whenever you're trying to take down a boss or trying to take down areas. So with this aspect, you can actually turn it off to where it does not affect them, correct?
Yeah, your bullets do not affect other players. They will affect the air, the environment.
Yeah.
But it doesn't affect the players. So if they jump in front of you just to get shot and killed, well, it won't happen.
Yeah, so you can. It's like a white flag aspect, where you can like turn that on, and then it doesn't happen. So it's a good thing for you. It doesn't. These characters that are trying to come in and be trolls do not win, basically. So, anyways, it was a pretty straightforward reveal. They showed off the character customization system. They also showed the perk system. So we didn't get a lot of extra gameplay today, but we did get to see the menu of the character customization. We saw the perk system. Lastly, just kind of a last bit reaction. Rob, what did you think of what you saw? Did you like it?
I loved it, and me not really having played Fallout ever, I've watched people play, I'm honestly interested in getting this game.
Okay, awesome, man. What about you, Bolts?
You missed
I was like, there's a tree!
For what it was, it looks really good. I think people will invest numerous amount of time in this game. They will enjoy it. I will hate it, but I'm only one person of a million and a half people.
Yeah.
So, congrats to them for making probably going to be a really, really good online multiplayer.
Yeah. I mean, like, for instance, with AJ, with your son, he's a big Fallout fan. He loves multiplayer. Do you think this is the type of game that he's going to enjoy?
No.
And why?
Why?
Because he's more of like a single-player guy.
He is more of a single player. I mean, even when he plays Call of Duty, he plays against bots.
True.
So, if he goes into this universe, unless he's got someone there with him or anybody that knows what he's doing, then he's going to get wiped off the floor.
That's why Daddy's got to step in and coerce the wasteland.
No, I'll just blow him away.
Anyways, but I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I do think that there are things that are going to have to be worked out. I think that there's some things that are probably going to have to change post-launch. But I think the perk system is good, and I think the overall aspect of Fallout 76 is going to be a success. So make sure to check us out at cinelinks.com for the latest and greatest geek news, gaming news, movie news, and more great content and great content creators right over at Cinelinks. And also make sure to check us out at Second Opinion Productions, Channel Control, the whole 9 yards, guys. Peace out.